Okay, so as you all previously saw, I just did a stream on finishing up the DLC, or one of the DLCs, one of the mini DLCs for Borderlands. And now we are going to do at least an hour or so on Minecraft. I have a few things that I want to try to accomplish during this episode. Um, but nothing for certain, to be quite honest, because I'm not really sure what to do. One of the things I do want to try and do is I want to try and make some sort of effective storage. Something that's a little more efficient than just a random chest with shit in it. Um, and with that in mind, um, what does it take to build barrels? Let's see. Barrels. Okay, so I need sticks and wooden slabs. Okay, that's not too hard. Well, let's. Hmm. Well, let's look. Right, we got a big open floor plan, and to be honest, this is all I'm really using over here with the space. Um, so what I might do is I might try to give the cats like a place to sleep. You know, something. I might add a little bit of detail for their living. Um, but I don't know. So that might take up the space in there, and then not even really sure about Oscar. He may just chill with me most days on my shoulder. So what I'm thinking is maybe like I clear out at least until about maybe here, and I make a storage shed back here, right? And what I'll do is I'll make the storage shed, and then I'll fill it with barrels, and then um I'll come and make thank you, Vizzy Senpai, for the follow. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Always love a new follower, man. Always very helpful. So I'm gonna clear out this entire area, and we're gonna make a storage shed. And I say a storage shed because I don't want to have like chests and things of that nature, like literally just crowding up my walls inside, right? It's a nice, beautiful house. I want to be able to, it's meant for living. So I want to be able to live in it, you know? But I want it to make it look nice. I don't want it to make it look run down, with shit all over the place and chests and whatnot. It doesn't look good. Um, so one of the first things we're gonna have to do is I'm probably gonna have to. It'd probably be a good investment to just make another chest, like right out the bat. Just make another chest. We're gonna make a double wide chest literally just gonna put all this in here. I don't really know where it's gonna go or what the case is with what is happening. I'm not really sure. But what I do know is this. I'm clearing my inventory out for a few different reasons. One, I want to be able to see what I have, and I want to make sure that I'm using only what I need. So I'm going to grab sticks, right? I might as well grab the two nearly finished off axes that are in here before moving on to others. Same thing with this axe. And then I'm gonna grab cobblestone and this, and then I'm gonna grab the fish. And then there is, I know, really poor use of the planks. Should be using it as cooking materials. I know. Okay, we're gonna craft 2 more shovels and 2 more axes. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put those and this and there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this over. 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 And now that it's sunny, and like I said, in regards to, you know, like the cats and stuff, I want to be able to give them a nice place to sleep or whatever. So I'm not really sure what the plan is as far as that goes, but there's gonna be something. I know that there's gonna be something. Can you tame an ocelot with cooked fish, or does it need to be raw? It might need to be raw. I'm thinking it probably needs to be raw. Okay. So, materials. What do I want to build this shed out of? This storage shed. Honestly, I don't know. I know that I want it to be big enough to where I don't run out of space in the future. And I also meant to grab dirt so I could fill in this hole. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to make another livestock pen for sheep. Because right now I have both the sheep and the cows staying in one pen. And then what we're going to do as well is we're going to expand our farm a little bit. We might go that way, further out. So then I can start farming some beetroot and I can start getting a lot, I can start getting some more diverse plants. And the other thing I wanted to figure out was the cool thing is potatoes, man. Really helpful, very versatile, you know, as a food source. Also, I did forget that I needed to turn my game audio down. I apologize. Now you guys should be able to hear me a little better. Because, you know, I like to be able to interact with my chat, you know, even though there's not a lot of people that even watch my streams. With the 12 of you that I've managed to get as committed followers, you know, like, that's for real, man. That's for real. It's really appreciated. And the other thing I might do is, cause see, we got like a nice little setup going. We have a good setup. hence the word good though. It's good, can be better. So I don't really know what the hell the use of copper is, to be quite honest. Like, I really don't know. Um, and I really should go out and plant all these saplings and stuff, man. Because I just have a ton of them. Um, okay. But then what I want to do is, because I like to hear the game audio, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to configure my audio settings so I can at least hear the game, because I like to hear the game. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear at least a little bit of this out. Random, but okay. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it back. Until about there. That looks about right. But what I want to do is I just want to make sure that I give myself enough space. You know, when I start a build, I don't like to really stop building. It's like something that really is like a pain in the ass. I hate having to stop building in the middle of a build. That's just like, ugh. It's like my kryptonite, man. It sucks. It really does. Now, if you're out of materials, that's different, but like, again though, if you're gonna build, why are you out of materials? Like, for real. Don't be out of materials. Okay. Now we have the spot kind of set up for where it's gonna go. And if anything, I might clear this portion out and move it just back here. So I have the entirety of this. But for right now, I think that's good. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna I don't know, we're gonna go explore, because I want to be able to, I don't really know what's around me, you know? I haven't really taken that chance yet to really go out and explore. I've been kind of scared. Um, and scared for good reason, you know? Not because I don't want to explore, but like, okay, so I see a village over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go back. I'm gonna go get a sword. I'm gonna go get the stone sword that I have in the chest, just to make sure that if something does come up, if I don't make it back before dark, I can at least protect myself. And then, yes, this is here. I know this has been here. Um, but again, doing things at a paced way, you know. I try not to do too much off camera so you guys can see. The only thing I did do off camera was I gathered all the wood to do the roof. And even then, I only did about half of it, and most of it I did on camera. Um, let's see. It's not in there. It is. Honestly, you should probably just get a new sword. Okay. Now we're kind of set up in a pretty decent way. Um, you know. So other thing is, man, is I want to be able to make this a good world, you know. I want this to be a world that I like to be on, you know. Not something that I, am just reluctant to be around, but something that I genuinely enjoy. Now, I understand most people would have told me, dude, what the hell are you doing? Well, why are you going into the ocean with no boat, knowing that there's drown? And to be honest, not gonna lie, didn't even think about that. It honestly just occurred to me as I started swimming. Also, just lets you know how much, like, the oceans in this game have changed, man. You know, and it is it is so cool to see how much Minecraft has evolved from when I started playing it in elementary school and how limited it was. You know, the only creatures that we had in the ocean were squids, and then when you caught a fish, it was just a fish. That was it. And, yeah, zombies, if you knocked them in the water, they wouldn't they wouldn't die, but they wouldn't turn into drowned. If it was daylight. But a lot of the times the zombies would follow you up and follow you onto land. So wherever you were going or heading, they were gonna follow you. So this looks like an Acadia village. So I don't really like how they have their stuff to be set up. To be quite honest, like, not even gonna lie, I don't really like how this is set up. Now I will take the barrels simply because, like, we're literally doing a build with barrels. Two less barrels that I have to make is two less barrels I have to make, man. You gotta think about things like that, bro. Two less is two less. This is something that I still have as a concern. Um, okay. Um, and it's in a chest with some iron leggings. And I know what I said. I know what I said. That I wasn't gonna, be cheap and steal from the villagers and whatnot. But, like, listen, man. Like, this game is hard enough on its own. All right. I don't need to make it harder on myself by limiting what I can use and what I can't use. Okay, that's just stupid. Like, let's be realistic here. That is dumb. Why am I gonna sit here and willingly limit what I'm able to use? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And yeah, at first I thought it would make it more realistic, and I thought it would make the game better, but which it did. But, like I said, game's hard enough on its own, man. Like, it's hard enough on its own. I don't need to sit here and follow strict ass guidelines that I set for myself, and it's my stream, man. I won't, you know, I won't let his things out though. It's a child. Like, not to mention they got hay and shit here, bro. Like, I can't sleep now. Oof. Like, look, man, I'm just trying to rest up, bro. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little strange, you know, with the Arcadia wood and everything, you know, to see buildings like this. It's a little weird. I will admit that. It's kind of strange. It's a blast furnace. Thank God, I thought it just broke. And we gonna collect all of this. Whatever the hell any of this is, we're gonna collect all of it. Because look, man, this time we expand, bro. You gotta get that expansion up, you feel me? Not to mention their setup for farming is ghetto as shit. Really is just fucking ghetto. Like, dear God. I'm saving y'all some trouble right now. You ain't gonna get no crops like this, bro. No fence lining. Horrible irrigation system, bro. How do you expect anything to grow, my dude? Now the Iron Golem's gonna come kill me, right? Nope, he didn't see. Okay. And I assume that these are either pumpkin seeds or melon seeds. They look like they have the same stem. Yeah, these are melons. Okay. So I'm gonna need to add an extra space for those to be able to grow. Because they're gonna come from the stem and they're gonna come up. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying that how they only have fucking wheat growing and melons, but like, I'll take what I can get as resources, man. Not to mention this setup is like beyond poor. I don't even know how the hell they get anything to grow, man. Farmer. Okay. There's more there. Weaponsmith. Fire aspect. Okay. I got some good trades set up here. Is there a cartographer somewhere? By that I mean like a map maker, you know? Keeper of the maps. Oh no. No, little turtles. You're gonna get stuck, my dudes. Now mind you, to do what I want to be able to do, it's gonna take some setup. I know that. I knew that going into the way I was gonna play this playthrough of Minecraft. I knew that. What I didn't know was holy fuck. You can make some things, bro. I just got a shit ton of hay. Or a shit ton of wheat. That is going to be by far the most helpful thing ever right now. And we got Gucci little bit of armor, you know. Right now we're set up pretty damn well. My only thing is I also wanna make a underwater kelp farm as well, just to maximize my options for food. You know, we have livestock, we have farming. Why not make a kelp farm? You know, it's all over the place, and it does three. I think it increases your food bar by 3 for every one you eat. Be a 3-to-1 ratio, which is not bad using, you know, a mathematic scale. You know, that's not bad at all things considered. Um, and yes, I know that I plan to go get some materials, and I came back with other things, but you know, like, that's sometimes what you gotta do, man. Sometimes you gotta go with something else in mind to get something else done. Sometimes the best results happen when you're not looking for them. Alright, come on, little guys. Alright, come on. Oh no. No, stop. 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 Come back. No. Look, I got seeds. I got seeds. Come on. Come back. Come back. Come on. You two, come on. Back up. Okay. Apparently zombies broke my door. Sneaky bastard. Okay. Ain't no way. How did you manage to get in my house but not break my doors? That doesn't add up. Okay. Again, just clearing the inventory because I don't even know what I have right now. I mean, obviously I know what I have. I have a lot of shit, but I can't really do anything with it right now at an efficient rate that I would like to, and therefore bothersome. Okay, grab these two. Okay, put that up there, that right there. Okay, now I need these two doors. We'll do that in the morning. It's dark. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill off the one sheep that's in here. Die. And now we'll make a bunch of baby cows. Oof. Yo, I don't want the bumpy stuff. Oh. Didn't even realize I had pigs in here. Hold up. It's time to harvest anyways. Only gonna grab what I need. I don't want to step too hard on it, because you never know what's gonna happen when you step too hard on the plants, man. Okay. Now there's 4 in here, right? Yeah, two baby pigs now. Cool. Alright, so now, first thing I want to do is I want to do the sheep pen. But I don't want to make it this close. I want to be able to give myself enough visible space. If I come up, yeah, I'm gonna see that. If not, then I'm an idiot. This should be big enough. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear all this out. I'm not sure how big I made the other pins. So I think I made that one so small just because it was chickens. So I might, yeah, like these are much bigger. Okay. Alright, hold up. Gotta go get another shovel. So this is the first project we're gonna do. I know it took me a minute to get started on something, but I wanted to make sure that I was in a comfortable spot to be able to work and, not have to be interrupted or anything else, Just wanted to make sure I gave my best chance. And then we're going to move this out 2 more this way. And I think that should be fine. And then what we're going to do is you're going to dig 3 down. So at least 3 down, animals can't get out. Animals can't really go anywhere. I'm going to clear out the top layer of dirt, and then I'm going to have to go get a pickaxe for the patches of cobblestone beneath me. And then that is this project done. Except we do need to make 1 set of ladders, and then actually might be 2 ladders, 2 sets of ladders, if I'm not mistaken. And then yeah, and then like I said, I just gotta go get the pickaxe, and then we are good to wrap up that. Cool thing about this is that I can come back to this game as I please, There's not an overarching story if I just can't figure out where to take this, If I can't figure out where to go next with the series, I have all the power right now, and there's nothing wrong with that, Just having a chill game that doesn't require, a lot of time, you're not dedicating, 6 hours into it just to make somewhat of a dent into the story. It's not the end of the world type of situation that, some people make playing a story game out to be, um, which I think is an overly used thing, to be quite honest. I really hate the idea. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to take dirt, and I'm going to take the dirt that I have collected, and we are going to make basically like an outline, if you will, of what this is going to hopefully, what the shed is going to look like. We're going to take dirt, we're going to make the outline for it, and then when I'm done with the outline, I'll then go and get the desired materials that I want for the build, and then okay, so the sheep's pen is done. So now we're gonna go put this away. Actually, we're gonna go try and find some sheep now that we got a sheep pen. And then, like I said before, I do want to have the ability, to be able to make a underwater kelp farm. I really want to be able to do that. So what I'll end up doing is I'll find some way to what I'll end up doing is I'll probably end up either on the side of the house or somewhere. I don't really have a location for it, like right this instant, but what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up making a like, as far as location goes, I don't really have a desired location, or you know that it has to be there, that is it. I don't have that necessarily. I don't have a certain spot where things have to be. um I have them where I would like them to be. Like, I have that general um idea, if you will, in my head of where I want things to be and how I want them to be set up. But um, as far as the location goes, I don't really have it's got to be here, it's got to be this way. I don't have a certain location like in mind of where this build or whatever is gonna go. Realistically, I have not put that much thought into it. And it's not saying I haven't thought about it, but I have not thought so much in depth about it that I have exactly the way I want it to be set up, and this and that and whatnot. No, I have not remotely put that much thought into it, and that's me being straight up honest. I have not even realistically sat there and even thought about it just yet, because the idea just came to me. Okay, well, what if I make an underwater kelp farm. Okay, cool. Like, honestly, I might use something like this. Make it a little wider, you know. And with kelp, it doesn't have to be limited. So much from the help of the ocelot. What happened to they show creepers who's boss, bro? What happened to that, man? Homie weren't nowhere to be found. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna do this, you know. I thought I wasn't gonna push it back, but I actually like the idea of it coming all the way back here. Um, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna do this much. Um, but again, it's okay. You know, we make these little adjustments as necessary. Um, and now that I'm clearing it out and I kind of see what the size is that I'm wanting for the storage shed, I honestly think that's probably good enough. And what I'm thinking is, okay, we do like a tunnel, right? We do a tunnel, and we draw it all the way back, like to about there. That might be too much, to be honest. That's a lot of wasted space. So honestly, maybe about here, and then this is where it goes out. Something like this. And we might bring it all the way out here. And then, of course, so this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm gonna have to clear out all this, and then we bring it back like this all the way, and then, you know, of course, when I clear this out, we'll attach it. Okay, and then as far as height goes, I might make it the same height as the house, or maybe a little less. I don't know. I might not even make it that big. But it is a storage unit. That is the whole point of doing it like that. So I can have a organized system for storage. You know, that's kind of the whole purpose of that. So, in a way, it makes sense to me to do it like that. Um, Simply because it just does, man. You know, doing it like that, it seems like the smarter choice. you know. Um, and then of course I also have to figure out. Um, okay, there's a door in there. Is there a door in here? No. I also have to figure out, what materials do I want to build it out of? What am I gonna? Am I gonna replace the floor with something? And to be quite honest, I might replace the floor, but definitely not doing the whole wooden floor. If anything, I might do, you know, I might end up doing like planks instead. But I'm definitely not going, way out of my way to to do a wood floor that, quite frankly, I don't even like. Or sometimes I come into my house and I look at it and, I'm not, I don't hate it. It's just like I thought it would look different, but I actually really like the floor. I really like the entire house. I really love the amount of progress that we're making and how this series is going. This is fantastic. I never thought that this particular series would get so much love. I never did. Never thought it. What the absolute hell? Why are you guys in my house? Honestly, you know what? Follow me outside. Come on. Hey, there you go. Honestly, it has to be because it's like too dark in here or something. It has to be. It has to be that it is simply just too dark. Which, to be quite honest, I don't know how that's possible. But I don't really know how I want to set this thing up. I do. I just don't. I really don't know what I want to build it out of. That's like the real problem I'm having right now. And it's oh, it was a good neck crack. Wait for that to cook. Okay, so storage locker, right? That's what this is. It's gonna have a it's gonna have walls full of barrels, right? What do I want to make it out of? Well, the obvious choice would be, well, technically, the three obvious choices would be stone, dirt, and wood. Or wood. Like any of those. Any of those would be, you know, almost like a instant, like, oh yeah, that's an obvious choice right there. Build it out of wood. Build it out of this. Alright? Yeah. But I'm going to have to take a journey, a few days worth, to go find different wood, because I don't want to build it out of jungle wood. Now, keep in mind, I'm walking in a direct straight line, right? If I turn around and I go the opposite direction, still in a straight line. I'm just going back the way I came. But I say that because if I was to turn, then I would easily lose my way. I would get lost, right? So you do it like this to where you can find your way back. Now, I know most people are going to say, well, dumbass, you're going to get lost anyways. Yeah, probably. But if I didn't try, what the hell is this? Mangrove roots? Mangrove log. It's a very hostile form of wood. Now, this is interesting. And then one of the later series that I wanted to do eventually was where we did like almost like we did like a story based Minecraft realm where I would do all of it off camera to build it, right? And I'd set all these little things up and I would quite literally build the story. I'd build houses and, I'd make it a whole formatted structure and design this whole thing just for us to play through. Now this is really pretty, but I also know that this is going to be a pain in the ass to find my way back through. Not to mention it's murky as hell. Look, bro, that shit's dense as hell. That shit is so dense. Alright. I know I came this way. However, knowing that I can collect... Also, what is this? Mud. Interesting. Knowing that all these new materials are out here. But see, that's what I was talking about. Like, I'll make, or I'll try to find, or I'll make, a story-based Minecraft world or something, you know, so it's, you know, so it's like a story, you know. I think that would be really cool. Now, part of me feels like I'm lost, which I very well may be lost, but have faith, younglings. What the hell is that? It is a frog. You know, where this guy, like, we can make it like a story where this guy, like, crashes, you know, or like, I honestly, I know that, you know, the whole plane crash and survival island thing has been way overdone. I understand that, but like, if you use that template in a good way, you can make a good game. You gotta know how to use it, man. What is that? Not to mention, now that I know I can collect the mangrove roots, I could see those being used as, you know, decoration for, you know, ruins or something, you know. Um, but again, you know, you guys control the show, man. You guys want to see something, you gotta tell me. You think it's a good idea, you gotta tell me, you know. And, um, either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna work on getting a stream overlay set up so that, you know, it's a nicer looking overlay. I'll custom build it and do all that. Um, And look at that, not lost, because that's the mine entrance. You know, my house seems dark during the day, but like at night that shit's lit up, bro. I don't under I don't understand how mobs keep on getting in my house. Maybe they're like spawning on top of the roof and coming down the stairs. That very well might be a possibility. So I have had that happen. I can't rest now there are monsters nearby. Where? Where are there monsters? There's one. Alright. The other thing that I want to, try to do is I want to be able to, I want to, get all my stuff set up and, you know, ha- have, you know, this storage unit built and whatnot. Damn it. Stop trying to break my door, bruh. I need you to get away from my house, dude. You gonna blow up, you gonna ruin my shit. You gonna really make me mad. Honestly, this creeper just found the perfect spot though. I won't fill that one in. I'm gonna actually dig that one out, and that's gonna be where the the kelp farm is. However, we've made some good progress. Did some stuff.